Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get first crack at it today. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to him on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So Air Force's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Sends it back in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown, Air Force! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. The pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Cooks. Gets it to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground. Now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive 1st half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Quarterback on the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The option look. Got enough for the 1st. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the back. Toss to the outside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Pass to 45. Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pocket breaking down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
The name of the game is trying to pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job of moving the quarterback's launch point. And then guess what? Now he gets to run the football. So he gets outside the pocket, makes guys look silly with his speed, and gets big chunks of yards like it's nothing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. App State rolled to victory in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep the...
Touchdown, Air Force! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man on the outside. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Reading the option, it's Cooks. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Cooks. Got his man on the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Gets the back moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this rep.
Fullback's got it. And another broken tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Motion from the back. Try to get it to the edge. Sweet cut there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll send the back in motion. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Still running at the 35. He pulled it and kept it on the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Gets the back moving. And some room to work. He has the first and still on his feet. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Falcons have it with a first and 10. He wants to change this route. Give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to get the corner. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here comes the option. Now the toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The option look. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Still on his feet at the 45. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the fullback. Inside the 15. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Well, guys, the Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback making checks. Give to the fullback. Touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets... Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's open. Off to the races to the right. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The offense changing the play. The give to the big fullback. of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Handoff to the fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Motion from the back. On the option. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.